Thank you, thank you. Hey, good morning, CSL. I'm Jake, that's Joe. We're the band today. And already on stage, ready to roll with the big fiddle, is the one, the only, Marina Christopher. And I'm currently pulling up the wrong song, but she is going to lead us in an opening sing-along. I just don't remember which one that is. It's this one. Please sing along. You all know it, I promise.
Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. I used to think God was the sun, God is the sun, but God's so much more than the earth or the stars or all of creation. God is creator, all in all, leading us to shine its light as me and as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Command my hands what they must do. Command my life, it's here for you. God is the love that heals all creation. God is creator and makes all things new, leading us to shine its light, leading us to shine its light, leading us to shine its light as me, as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. All that I must do.
And so just let those rhythms and the words ruminate in the room. So many times we pray for God to fix something. Who's prayed for fixing things? Who's prayed for making things different? Who's prayed for, dear God, change them? Make it so, number one. But what if the real prayer was bless them, change me? What if the real prayer was make me an instrument of all that I want to see in the world? Show me how to make the world a better place. Show me what I should say, how I should react. Ooh, how do I respond? How do I dream? How do I inspire? Show me what I am to do in the world, that I may share the light that is within me with others. That we may begin the process of lighting up this world and once again creating harmony on it. Show me how I can bring heaven to earth. Show me my part in this play. Show me my part in this revelation of what is possible. So if you are in agreement with that, oh, you've come to the right place today. If you're ready to be shown what to do, you're in the right place today. And so I just love and bless each person here and each person listening online, that we may listen, be inspired, and then take action for what is ours to do today and every day that follows that day, on into eternity, because we are here to be the heart, the hands, the wisdom, the voice of the living Spirit. Almighty, let our light shine, and so it is.
Well, good morning. I'm Reverend Don, one of the ministers here. My pronouns are he and him. And I am really glad that I am at a Center for Spiritual Living Science of Mind community, because we take philosophy and science, spirituality and religion, and we bring them all together so that we can answer questions like, how do I want to be used? How do I want to show up to this world? How do I answer all the questions Kathianne just asked in that prayer? Science of mind teachings help us to be able to say yes or say maybe not, but we make the journey with consciousness. And that's in a place where we are now, where we come together on Sundays and have a great time. We get a great message. We're online. Welcome all online folks. You get to interact with us through the chat. Here we'll get to interact downstairs with snacks and coffee. And you can have snacks and coffee, but you got to get them yourself online. But we're all about knowing and supporting and exploring the idea of spirituality and real life. For example, I teach a business program here monthly called Better Business Break. We bring spirituality and business together. It's surprising how well they go together when you pay attention and be conscious. So in doing that, I offer you a chance to win a prize. We're having a contest. If you fill out a connection card, online, you can do it online or here in the room, you will get a wonderful email on Friday. It will tell you all the cool stuff that's happening. You can be a cool kid and join in with the other cool kids and all the programs that we have to offer this community. We really love the engagement, and we want to be able to support you and let you support us in ways that lift us all into creating a better world, and a world that works for all of us. You know, I think that's enough. I'd rather hear some more music than me talk, so please. Thank you.
I got up this morning singing, God is so good. Oh yeah, I got up this morning singing, God is so good. Let me tell you now, I got up this morning singing, God is so good. My God is so good to me. I've been down and in my soul. God is so good. I'm feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. I'm feeling so good in my soul. God is so good. Oh, my God is so good to me. In my time of trouble, God is so good. Oh, in my time of trouble, God is so good. In my time of trouble, God is over, I'm singing.
God is so good.
When my day is over, I'm singing.
God is so good.
When my day is over, I'm singing.
God is so good.
I'm singing now. My God is so good to me. Tell me about it, Jane. Every day and every way.
God is so good.
Every day and every way.
God is so good.
Every day and every way.
God is so good.
My God is so good to me. When I take time to praise the Spirit.
God is so good.
When I take time to praise the Spirit.
God is so good.
When I take time to praise the Spirit.
God is so good.
My God is so good to me. I got up this morning singing.
God is so good.
Yeah, I got up this morning singing.
God is so good.
I got up this morning singing.
God is so good.
My God is so, my God is so, my God is so good to me.
Woo! Stay right there. Stay there. Okay, you guys. It is really good when you're having a good day to sing God is so good. Let's just try it a little bit differently. Got up this morning knowing there was a war. That's the issue. That's the issue. God is good all the time. God doesn't change because you don't like what's going on.
That's right.
Is that? So when you recognize God, you're recognizing good. And when you recognize good, you're recognizing God. And what you put your attention to increases, right? Well, for some of you, you're new, like, I don't know. Well, listen to the core. This is the choir. So you woke up in the morning, you realized traffic was bad. You woke up in the morning, you found out that somebody in your family has cancer. You woke up in the morning, and you know what? The neighbor somehow parked in front of your car, and now you can't get out. My God is so good to me. Let's go. I love working with these people. Just the dance of it is so wonderful. It's so fun. Yay. Woohoo! Jake, you're always on your toes. Oh, or on the keys, one or the other. By the way, first service, I didn't notice it so much second service because I maybe got used to it, but I honestly thought you'd break the keys first service. I honestly thought the piano's in trouble. It's a brand new piano, and we might have to get another one. Woo! Yes, he was on it. He was on it. Thank you very much. We have a great music program. All right, beloveds. Oh, well, of course it... Yes, Joe! The difference is Joe has sticks and he's not going to break his fingers. But great, honestly, the whole thing is fabulous, fabulous. And James when he's here. James when he's here. Okay, tell James I mentioned him. Okay, thank you. Oh, all right. Well, this is Palm Sunday for those of you with a Catholic background. And I always know about Palm Sunday, also know about Stations of the Cross. I know these things not because I was ever Catholic or did those things, but 4 out of 5 husbands was Catholic. I don't know why. God thought that was just really funny. I know these things. Were you around when Jack Lewis was here and he had people carrying the cross around? Oh gosh, yes. It's when you let your husband roam free. It's like, honestly, that heavy cross was downstairs forever. Oh my God. Anyway, that's before I took over Good Friday. No, I do have a serious talk. Supposedly this was the day where people would be singing that kind of song. According to the story, Palm Sunday was the day when Jesus had pretty much the attention of everybody in Judea. Everybody knew about him because he worked miracles. And I believe he worked miracles. Why? Because I've been in the presence of miracles. I've seen instantaneous healings. I get it. I believe them. But I don't think it's because of what he did. It's because of the consciousness, the vibration, the elevation that he was living in, not just coming from, but living in. And once in a while, myself and others have gotten to that place and stuff happens. And I want to do that more. I want to follow that. I want to do what he did. Use me. Oh God, show me what I'm supposed to do today. Oh God, that appeals to me. We do not teach that he was an exception. We teach that he's an example. And so the last few years leading up to Palm Sunday and leading up to Good Friday, I've taught a class called What Would Jesus Do? What'd he do? Because if you do what he did, you're going to start having the vibration, the thought pattern, the results that he had. Because you're doing what he did. How many of you have ever practiced with a sport and it didn't make sense until you just sort of did it so often and so much you got kind of a body memory to it? And the body just knew what it was doing. And wasn't that fun then? Well, I think the same thing with studying somebody that you admire, do what they did, and then pretty soon you start knowing what to do, and it just sort of takes you over. It appeals to me. Because I can't understand. My conscious mind cannot understand how things can just move into remission. I don't understand it. But if I get out of the way, I can watch it and see it. And then start to believe in it and its possibility showing up even more and more. So this morning I started out with a sort of a review for people taking my class, What Would Jesus Do? And by the way, there will be a test and it will be in your email box by this evening. You online. So have it done before you show up in class tomorrow night. I know you. Also, I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kathianne Lewis, and I too am a minister here. And so, my pronouns are she and her. and some people call me hey you. Hey you. Or ma'am. How many of you just noticed, how many of you were just so taken aback with your first ma'am? Thank you. So, first service, and I'm going to put these together because I will not be here next year. I am retiring at the end of this year. So we're going to take first service talk and next year's talk and then put them together as a package for What Would Jesus Do, along with Good Friday. Because Good Friday, we talk about how he died. Because how a person died shows how they really lived. What's going on is what will create your final breaths on earth. An example I want to use is Gandhi. When Gandhi was shot, you know what his words come out? Not, oh, shit. I'm afraid if somebody had just shot me in the stomach, I'd go, oh, shit. I'm going to die. Well, really, I'm just being honest. I'm not sure that I would say, J. Ram, praise God. J. Ram, praise God. How a person dies told you how they lived. So that's Good Friday. So very quickly, what we talked about first service was that Jesus had a posse, had a group of people that supported him, that he could talk to, he could lean into. And so when things got tough, he had these people that were with him. He asked them to be with him. Stay with me, help me, support me. I need you here right now. And it's not the support like comfort. It was the support like, see me for who I am, that I am bigger than what's happening. That is so important, because where the two, it's written in the Bible. And why am I getting into the Bible? Because people are getting into the Bible and using the Bible as a weapon against others. What a bunch of bunk. Yes, there was some ugly stuff in the Bible, and it was written by people that needed to have therapy, but they didn't have it at that time. But the underlying message of it, if you get through all the jargon and the social, mores at the time, is that something is emerging, and it wants to emerge through humanity so that God can know itself. Where was I before I went on that tirade? I know it was really good though. A posse, thank you. So in the Bible it says, and that's why I was quoting the Bible, and some people were shocked, so I just had to tell them why I'm doing it. In the Bible it says, where two or more are gathered and agree upon a thing, it will be established on earth as it is in heaven. So when you share your trials and tribulations, you know that you want to go there, but you don't feel strong enough yourself, so you have someone else be in agreement with you, so the two of you are in agreement for the higher self to emerge through this situation. That's what I think that. So we talked about that. Then we talked about, don't argue for your limitations. And there's a great story about Jesus who argued for his limitations. No, I'm not ready. I don't think I'm ready. Jesus himself, his inspiration to do something is like, I don't know. It's just a little old me. And then he did it anyway. So there will be times when you will be inspired to try on something you didn't think you could handle. But if it's true inspiration, and I'll tell you how it's true inspiration. If it expresses more life and harms no one, including yourself, trust it and do it. And then we talked about embracing the outcast. Because that is most of the story. Most of the story is loving those who others thought unlovable, being with people that people thought were untouchable, really untouchable. At the time, there were untouchable people. Half the population at certain times. Lepers. He hung out with tax collectors. Now, I'm not against the IRS. That's not what we're saying. But those tax collectors had permission to go into anyone's home and take anything they wanted. Well, that's not quite the same. Because they took their livelihood. And they lived in the village, so they knew who was doing well. So they couldn't hide it. So, that's what we talked about. It was really quite, don't you think it was a good talk? We have the double dippers. It was good. So now we're going to go on to even more. So this is the rest of what he did. He did not condemn himself when others thought he was wrong. Take a deep breath. And people thought he was wrong a lot. Because he went against convention. We don't do that. Well, I do. Because he was listening. Use me. Show me what I'm to do today. If we wanted to use another phrase besides what would Jesus do, we might say, what would love do here? How would love respond? Love would help somebody. So he was condemned for touching the wrong people, speaking to the wrong people, healing on the Sabbath, like that took a lot of work. Take up your bed and walk, and like that's a lot of work. Whew. Let's talk about this a little bit more because is there a week that goes by that somebody isn't critiquing your behavior or your thought pattern or how you love or who you are or how you finished it? And that can be just such a downer. Well, if we're going to follow this Joshua ben Yosef and do what he did, we ask ourselves, was I inspired by something within me to do good? And if that's true, we honor that inspiration and that motivation. And don't succumb to the critiques of how we did it. Because there will be critiques. And I'm going to step one step further. Not even your own critique. Not even I could have done it better. I should have done it better. I should have done it faster. I should have done it more often. I should have done it. I should have done it. I could have done it. No. It shows up in so many times when Jesus said, I did what my Father in heaven would do. Now let's just get this. Like, this whole Father stuff was never what he said. He did not use the word Father. The word that has been translated as Father was more source, origin. I'm doing what the origin would have me do because I believe that he was now this is Kathianne. This is Kathianne, but I got, why not? Really. I mean, this is what anybody does, is they just have their own spin on things, and if you like it, keep it. If you don't, that's okay. But my spin on things is that he was a spiritual prodigy. If we can have musical prodigies and designer prodigies, why can't we have spiritual prodigies who just came into this incarnation with a feel for how, I don't mean just knowing, I mean a feel, a consciousness, an experience of how things are working in the universe and how you can work with them. Because there wasn't anybody teaching him at that time. I mean, people talk about the Essenes. I've read the Essenes. This wasn't Jesus. People were saying, oh, he went to India. Well, yeah, but that still wasn't Jesus. They were into karma. He was not into karma. He was into grace. What if somebody could just know that at your origin you are so good that you produce good results and you lived from there? We don't want to believe that, because if it was true that he could know that and he was still human, by the way, he was human, because he says, Amin, Amin, I'm only the son of man, which means I'm only human. That was an Aramaic idiom for I'm only human. What he said is I'm only human, and you can do these things as well. But it'd be a whole lot easier to just worship him than create the consciousness that could be like him. And then, since we're not living up to our own standards, we'll just judge somebody else. Oh, man. I guess this is what Jesus would do. Anyway, no wonder they kicked him out of the temple. But getting to this critique thing, we critique ourselves because we don't live up to our own standards. And if our motive was good, we bless the motive and know that we did the best we could, and then we let the motive produce the result. Because as we're growing, we're going to continue to expand our ideas about ourselves and what we can do. And there will be times where what we perceive we don't match yet. But what was the motive? Bless the motive, and the motive will produce the result, not necessarily how we did it. Bless motive, not method. He also gave a formula 4 times for how to have a miracle, how to have good stuff happen. And that's through the teaching of the feeding of the 5,000, which, by the way, I went through those villages. They didn't have 5,000 people there. 5,000 was an idiom for a bunch of people came. So it's not like, click, yeah, we're at 4,049, and we just get some more people, we can make it to 5,000 and get a prize. No, that's not what he did. But the story is told in all 4 Gospels because it's believed that he did do it, and it was so powerful for a formula, because the formula is the same in all 4 Gospels. And so people believe that it was the formula for shifting consciousness, so you have a result. So would you like to know the formula? Everybody ready? Write this down. You have notes in the seat backs in front of you. First, it says that he went up to the mountain, and that I was there. It's a hill. Maybe Queen Anne, if that big. It was a mole hill. So he went up to the mountain, and sat down, which is also an idiom for raise up in consciousness and stay there for a while. Stop the thinking about the problem and think about and turn your attention to God. I look to the hills from whence cometh my salvation, which means I'm going to stop trying to fix this stuff. So he sat down and was in an exalted state. And then what happened was, and this happens all the time, and this really disturbed his posse, is he gets in this exalted state, and he said, let's feed the people. And his disciples are saying, but we don't have enough to feed the people. Like, how are we going to feed the people? Yeah. And he's like, I'll get to that in a minute. But here's the deal. When you get to an exalted state and you're inspired, speak what you're inspired to speak. Not from your problem, not from the condition, not from please save me, but first, spend the time to recognize that you're one with something greater than yourself, which is one of the reasons I love the technique that we call affirmative prayer, because the first part of affirmative prayer and the most powerful part of affirmative prayer is to simply let your consciousness rise above conditions. So you don't bring God down, you let God lift you up. And you stay there and you love it, and from that place, you will be inspired, not what I'm to do today, but also what am I to claim today? What am I to affirm today? And he got the inspiration, we're going to feed everybody. And his disciples said, I don't think so. I really don't think so. So number 3, notice what you have to work with and bless it. And give thanks for what you have. And what he had to work with was not much, some loaves and some fishes. And how many of you would stop there? You're not raising your hands. I love you. I bless you. It's okay. Do you know truth heals? And I've watched this in so many people, but usually this is the way I work with people, and I notice this first. First, people figure out what's possible, and then they pray for what's possible. Instead of it being inspired for what they really want and what they really want to bring about, and then taking note of what they've got so that they'll know how to use it. Instead, if they don't think they have enough, they just stop. They don't pray. If you want to know this is the big money tip. Money is your best excuse for not having the life you won't accept for yourself. Because everybody will get it. I don't have the money. Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah, no money. No, listen to your heart. What are you inspired to do? Are you inspired to move to another country and keep your membership here as well? Are you inspired to go back to school? I know people that are inspired to do things, but they say, I don't have the money, so therefore they don't even pray, God, send me to school. They don't pray, God, get me this, let's have a house. I'm watching, Richard and Kenny, who could have said, we can't have a home because there wasn't nothing, no money. But instead, they were inspired to accept a house, and they got a house. So, elevate. Speak from there. Then notice what your resources are. And bless what you have. Don't say, I only have. Say, oh, I've got. And start from there. And then, fourth, start acting with what you have. And the way that he acted with what he had was that he said, let's start distributing the loaves and fishes we have. For me, if I am inspired to do something and I envision it, I speak it, I notice what I have, I bless what I have. Oftentimes I'll take what I have and I'll put it in a savings account to multiply that, because I acknowledge that I already have, and I shall have more of what I put my attention on, which is also another money tip. Are you blessing what you have, or are you saying, I don't have enough? Whatever you say will be the law unto your life. It's Jehovah Jireh, God is my provider. So I want you to just take that in, because that thought produced a miracle. There's no God except the one. I'm going to just wait on that one. So let's just take a moment and let's do this. Instead of just hearing the story, I want you to just be still and allow yourself to elevate in consciousness. And then, what is it that your heart wants? What's your deepest soul desire? Speak that to yourself. I now accept, I now claim for myself. I now am moving into the awareness that this is mine. See, it's very positive. And then in your mind, look at your resources. We don't abandon our resources. We bless the resources so that they grow. And then the act. What's mine to do today? Use me today, God. What is mine to do, to say, to invest? And so it is. Oh, I'm not quite done. I'm getting there, though. And one more thing. I'm just trying to see if I can fit that story in. Well, no, I don't have time, but I will say this. I think it's time for us, for more of us. I think there's us here, but there's more of us. More of us stop worshiping something that happened and realize that whatever is happening now. God is that which is happening now. That's Rabbi Shapiro. The definition of God is God's what's happening. If it happened, it's happening. If it ever showed up in someone, it shows up in people when we accept it. And we start asking ourselves things like, well, what would love do? What would I pay attention to? How can I make real? How can I make real what I really hope for? I didn't know this was going to be it, how we were going to finish. But hope, I love it. It's from Emma Curtis Hopkins. Hope is the sweetest messenger from God. It speaks deeply, and it speaks almost silently. And we haven't been trained to pay attention to it. And yet hope is what has brought people to this country. And hope is what is allowing us to become more, better environmental stewards to the earth. Because we hope for a different future. I hope for a different future. I hope for a future where everything's sustainable and that the earth is revitalizing itself. I mean, I have that hope. And what hope is it's like the messenger for what you are to accept and then put your faith in. Because we are always putting our faith either in our hope or our fears and our doubts. Because faith is a muscle and it's the way you believe, but hope sings sweetly and softly. I think it was, what is the poet that said hope is a song that's always singing in the heart? Hope speaks. And Paul said faith is the substance of things hoped for. So put your faith in what you really hope for. Here's what I hope for. I'm going to say it out loud, and I feel silly saying it. I hope that we outgrow our need to negotiate through weapons. I hope that's my hope, and it seems so impossible. But if it is my hope, it's my job to put my faith in that hope. And for me to be an instrument of that coming about by using the principles that we just talked about in creating a miracle. To go up into a high consciousness and speak it, to see what's mine and available to make that happen, and then to act out of that. Hope is the sweetest messenger of God. So what do you hope for, my friends? For yourself, for your family, for your friends, for your country, for us as civilized people. What do you hope for? Take a deep breath. Cherish that hope. And are you willing to make a commitment to nurture that hope with your faith? If so, God's using you. Use me, O Lord. I stand for thee, and here I will abide. And so it is.
I've been dreaming, friendly faces. I've got so much time to kill. Just imagine people laughing. I know someday we will. And even though it's far away, get me through another day. Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, and everything will be alright. Cover me in sunshine. From a distance, all these mountains are just some tiny hills.
You make it look so easy. Yes. All righty. Who has our basket? Oh, no basket. Oh, there you are, of course. So, I just am letting you know that I will be offering you an opportunity to support this message. And it's called our offering, our opportunity to pay it forward and play it forward, because we're going to play some too, yes. But before I do that, I have some announcements for you. All of you are invited, and especially you online, because we're going to have a Zoom meeting, a hybrid meeting of our annual meeting, and that will start at 1 o'clock, and that will be in person and on Zoom. So if the Zoom link should be showing up on your screen, and if it's not, do what Jesus would do, and that is call Heidi, and she will send you a link. Call the office, ask for Heidi, she'll send you a link. And then, or Lori or whoever's in the office at the time. I bet they're like, oh no, Kathianne's talking again. Also, while you're waiting for this meeting, you can look at all the ways that you can do something in the world through our program, Create a Better World. It's easier to just say CBW, but there's all sorts of spring into service ideas. I think because I have grandkids, I think that I am going to start supporting the mother and children so that make bags for them. Well, I'm glad that you like that one, Marilyn. But there's lots of other ways you can spring into service. So just think about that and look at all their opportunities. And then on Tuesday, April 14th, Ricky Byers will be here. For those of you that know her, a couple of people went woo. The rest of you are like, woo who? Who to the woo? So how many of you like kirtans? You know, they sing, you sing, it changes consciousness, you get higher, because chanting actually is an opportunity to open up your right frontal lobe. So that's chanting. How many of you like gospel? Great. Put the two together. An evening with Ricky Byers. That's what it's like. I don't know how else to explain it to you. She's not doing a concert where you listen. She creates a thing, and you get sucked into the thing, and you leave feeling different. So even though it says concert, it's more of an experience. So I encourage you to look into that. And yes, we do have tiered pricing, because just like we're going to start charging you guys for watching Jake. Yeah, we're going to have prime seats. We have prime seats for being up front and close with Ricky, because it too is an experience of just the transmission that she transmits. You can start to feel. And so we will have premier seating. And then one more thing I will just bring to your attention. On June 5th through the 8th, I will be giving my giving, hostings, facilitating. God does most of the work. I just sit there. But God does some great work at a program called the Great I Am Deep Listening Retreat, 48 hours of silence. So you listen to what God has to say, because most likely you've been chatting with yourself. Well, how about listening to another voice? It's another opinion about you. And then from there, you can start to create your life in a different way. And the reason I say it's my last, because it is my last. So if you want to do this with me, please sign up, because Rainbow Lodge in the summertime is a beautiful place to be, and it's a great program. And I can say that because I didn't invent it. It was just sort of a download. And then the last thing that I will say is I invite you to Good Friday. I will stop talking about Yeshua ben Joseph that day, but we're going to talk once again about how did he die and what can we learn from that. And then on Easter, it's all about spring and rising up and letting the earth tell us once again we can be totally revitalized. The earth speaks for Easter. It is an earth-based celebration. So if those appeal to you, I encourage you to invite some friends. And I noticed that there's flyers out in the lobby so that you can take a flyer for Ricky Byers or Easter or any of those things and invite somebody to come with you. Those are all my announcements. So please move within. It's good to see you. It's good to see my friends. I see you, my friends. Good to see you. Let's just take a deep breath. And bless our gift. Because the gift is important. It is important. I'm not going to say it's not important. It is. And the blessing on it is important. It is. Thank you for both. And in a moment, we'll have an opportunity to move, to do what Jesus would do, which was be to have a party at the temple. I think Jesus would have a party. Actually, I saw, what was it? Anyway, in my own mind, I imagined a party going on at the temple, but it's maybe a new musical. Okay. So what we do here, for those of you that are here for the first few times, is we bring our gift up and put it in the basket, and there's great music, and if you want, it is perfectly okay to dance in this sanctuary, and so it is.
Very exciting. Hi, everybody. My name's Donald. He, him. Hello. And just want to bring your attention before we go into prayer that over here we're going to have a prayer circle with Cynthia, wonderful Sylvia, excuse me. And then in the back, near the prayer box, there will be Jerry there and myself. So if you guys want somebody to pray on you, we'll be available to do that for you. And happy to do that for you. Joyful. So I invite everybody, I invite myself too, to breathe into this moment. And let your shoulders fall. And as we remind ourselves that God is in this house, that hope is in this house, that love is in this house, and that what we do, the actions we take, the things that we said, are guided by that beloved. And so we do not listen to the critiques. We look at our motives and we see the love that empowers all that we do now and forever. And I know that this is just such a blessed community because I know each and every one of you takes that love and just spreads it all around. It's not everything, because we know that's what this world needs. And we're all very capable of doing that. And I'm just so blessed to be able to even say this prayer up here today. And so it is.
All right, everybody, it's time for the closing sing-along. Please rise as you are able. Please get up on stage and dance as you are able. Marina's going to lead us in this closing sing-along. It's another Ricky Byers song. If you like it, please check out the concert on April 14th. And otherwise, please enjoy Marina's verse.
There was a time in my life I thought I'd have to do it for myself. Didn't know it was the grace of God I was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was in hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling to make